Kansas City is a magical place where you can always experience something new and celebrate with your crew. It's full of bright lights and unforgettable nights. It's where dreams become real and love is passed down through your favorite meal. Thank you, Kansas City, for always having a place for us at your table.
Dion Clisso from the Preps KC studio, powered by Xfinity Internet, the fastest internet with multi-gig speeds, the most home. All right, we kick off our virtual media day here in the Interscholastic League. We start with East alphabetically and new coach Kevon Smith. And Coach, congratulations on coming over to East. I know we were on North Kansas City staff with Coach Douglas the last few years. What excites you about this program that played JV last year and is now coming out of that and going back into varsity this year?
So one of the big things that excites me, and, it's awesome. We got a great core group of guys. They love football, and they came out all summer and they just want to play. So I'm very excited for a sophomore. I have Tony Esasa. He's going to be a running back for us. He is a dude. He runs the ball hard and he's downhill. He's one cut guy and he's just trying to go through you.
Well, tell me this: when a team played JV last year, so there's not that Friday night experience. It sounds like your numbers are good. What's your participation been like in the summertime? I know that can be a challenge. How are these guys picking up what you're doing?
Yeah, so it's. I got the job early. I want to say I got in around the end of March. So when spring football started, I was in the school every day. So we found time to get out and get out in the building and just let kids know, hey, we're doing spring football if you plan on playing in the summer. And we just brought it all the way through. The core group of guys I don't think I had a guy miss a day of practice. And we had around roughly about 25 kids come out. We did tons of 7-on-7, tons of scrimmages. And they got to see what football felt like and see what it felt like to be a part of a program that, this is it, so the summer was awesome. I got no complaints from that. We handled business for sure.
Well, we were talking before. We said you got 8 back on offense, which is good. That's good experience. I know you'll plug some guys in different spots. Only 1 back on defense, so there's a lot of learning going on over there, isn't there?
Yeah, it is. But we tip our hats to our D line, man. They are our true guys. So we have a rotation of guys, but we got some big guys up front. I was very happy to be able to come through, and we had some kids transfer in, and DeAndre. He's our starting nose tackle. He's probably about 380. He's a big guy, and he's a hard worker. We getting some of that baby fat off of him, but he is a hard worker, and he works hard, and he does exactly what we asked him to do. I got another guy, a 6'4" guy. He speaks poquito English, but we got a coach that speaks Spanish, and he works with him daily. And the defensive line coach with everybody rotates and helps out with those guys, but I got to tip a hat to Coach Graves. He came over with me, and he's been doing a phenomenal job and just getting those guys going.
Well, the fact that you got good numbers says something about the program. How's it feel now that you're back in school? Kids going through that grind, and are people talking a little bit about football now? They know there's gonna be varsity.
Yeah, I mean, since the beginning of summer, I've been having people come up to me and just say that I'm doing a great job and that the program is looking like a program. And we're doing things the right way, and just everybody's commending us for what we're doing right now. So I don't know the last time Easton had about 45 to 50 kids come out, but for us to be able to be in this position and everybody buying into what we asking to, and I'm not having too many problems in the classroom, in the school, I'm not having to do anything but coach football is awesome right now.
Well, Coach, it should be a fantastic season. Good luck, and we appreciate you taking time with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dion Dion Clissa with Preps KC here in the Preps KC studio, powered by Xfinity Internet. Now with up to 5 to 10 times faster upload speeds. As we move through the virtual media day for the Interscholastic League, we move to Kansas City Central, who did not have a team by themselves last year. They co-opted with Southeast, and now they are on themselves. And Coach Mike Kiles, did I say that right, Coach?
Twice.
Joins us now. And Coach, there is, as I talk to the coaches as we move through here, there's a buzz kind of I'm sensing at the IL schools, and the numbers are up. That's the big thing that I've seen all across the board of numbers that, caused a JV at East and then a co-op with Kansas City Central. How exciting is it for you? We were talking before that you took over in February. You had to build those numbers, but they're getting there.
Yes, it's exciting, especially when you're starting from the ground up. The first day, I think we had about 7 kids. The first couple of weeks, it was less than 20 kids, working on the off season from February to about April. And then, numbers slowly start picking up. May, we got to about 20 for the first time. And the coaching staff was like, whoa, here we go. And then, the summer goes around and 707, our numbers, we got about to 22, 23, Now school started, everybody's interested in playing. And so it's exciting. It's exciting to have about 42 kids right now out there interested in playing.
Well, tell me this as you kind of go through starting this off offensively, how's that going for you? Have you kind of found an identity? I know it's tough. This is kind of like starting a brand new program.
Right. So we think we have an identity. We start off with spread off. We're a spread offense. That's different from what Central's been in the past. We have a quarterback that can get the ball out of his hands. We got a couple receivers that can catch. Being at Central, you're gonna have some kids that are the athletes, and just give them the ball and just let them do what they do. So, we'll see. We'll see. We want to run the ball, but we want to throw it as well. So, we'll see. We'll see what that identity looks like next week.
Defensively, how's that group looking?
They're mean. They're a mean group. And that's why they're on defense. It looks good. We're still in it. We're young. But we play hard. So it's looking good. It's looking good. It's all coming together.
Community-wise, I mean, with that many kids coming out, especially when the school gets back in, administration, everybody, are they talking football right now? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. I think the start of the school year and football always brings that excitement. I think everywhere. So being able to just preach football right now and everything about football, I won't complain. Everything football, I will not complain. So.
But I know that you guys will play your home games on Saturday, but I love that field. The way they've got it nicely done, and that's kind of a unique setting for football here in the Metro.
Yeah, I mean, can't complain that we don't have lights. I think that's the advantage just to play on Saturdays. We get to go scout other teams on that Friday. So you gotta take the good out of it. So.
Well, Coach, it should be a fantastic season. Good luck, and we appreciate you taking time with us.
Thank you.
Dion Clissa with Preps KC here in the Preps KC studio, powered by Xfinity Internet, the fastest internet with multi-gig speeds to the most homes. As we continue through the Interscholastic League Virtual Media Day, we are at Lincoln Prep and Coach Marcus Crosdale. And Coach, your first year last year, you go through that year, first year as head coach, then you have a whole full off season. What was that like this year to have that full off season with these guys and to get things going?
Yeah, it was definitely different and something that we needed. Like you said, I got hired on last year pretty late. Wasn't able to really put my system in. Having a full year, I hired a few more coaches that I coached with previously at other schools. It made a big difference. We were able to get in the weight room, really get the young guys, acclimated to a real off season and how that looked. under my program, and we got a lot of buy-in. So we're looking good in the future. We're young, but I'm looking forward to the future.
Offensively, what have you seen in the summer and now, especially as we are here as we record this right, game week basically? What do you
Yeah.
like?
Offense, man, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty solid. We got some young guys on the line, but we got some big boys. They're young. Second, we got a matter of fact, we got a freshman starting at tackle, pretty big guy. He's tough. He's tough, and I also got a sophomore at the other tackle. He played JV last year. Not a lot of football experience other than last year. The first, my freshman, he played little league, but this is his first year, and we're throwing him in the fire. But he's pretty tough, and I like him. Other than the youth, our boys are ready to go. They've been working their butt off all summer, and even in the spring in the weight room. So they're prepared. They're going to be prepared definitely.
On the defensive side, is there one position group that's really taken a big step forward for you?
I would say our secondary, our DBs are really, we got a lot back. We got a guy that was injured last year that was going to be one of our top guys, but he got injured in the summer, so he's coming back. So that's really bringing that bringing that fire to the DBs, man. So and they really gelled together. I think they're going to be a really powerful group. It's going to be hard to throw the ball on those guys.
Schedule wise, you start off with the University Academy. That's a good one. Then you go St. Louis, play St. Mary's Southside, then you get Shawnee Mission West. You got a really kind of eclectic schedule, I call it. You get a little bit of everything there.
Most definitely, that was the plan. We really wanted to change up the schedule this season and get some guys that we can really play. Last year and the years before, what I realized was that we played a lot of teams that that didn't give us a lot of challenges, and I feel like going into the postseason, the playoffs, that we really need to during the season we really need to be challenged so we can see where we're at and play pretty good teams, solid teams that can keep us on that streamline to the playoffs. So when we get there, that we can already be war tested and that battle tested. And that's what we were looking for. So that's why we kind of changed the schedule up. We put the St. Mary's, we put the Raytown Souths on there so that we can see those guys early. So when we get into the playoffs, we can be already acclimated to that type of football.
Well, Coach, it should be a fantastic season. Good luck, and we appreciate you taking time with us.
Most definitely. I appreciate you.
Dion Clissa with Preps KC here in the Preps KC studio, powered by Xfinity Internet. With the speeds faster than a gig, you can power a house full of connected devices all at once. All right, let's go ahead and move along here in the Interscholastic League Virtual Media Day. We are joined by Northeast coach Gideon Lockett. And Coach, congratulations. You've ascended to the head coaching spot. You've been on staff there. How excited are you for this, and what's your offseason been like?
I am very excited. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. These boys deserve a great opportunity under a new tutelage, and the off season has been totally different. Big changes going on here in Northeast. We had a great summer. Maybe the first time in a while that we've had over 15 students at a time. And I know that those numbers don't sound, very spectacular, but in our organization, in our area, that's big time. So I'll take that win. We had a great preseason the past couple of weeks of getting more and more athletes involved. I'm at currently 34 on my
Oh,
roster.
wow.
So we are clicking, figuring things out. The boys are meshing very well. Great communication, great camaraderie. So yes, it's been absolutely amazing.
Offensively, what have you seen this summer, more specifically, because I know a lot of your kids come out the first few weeks of practice. What have you seen out of that group? What's got you excited?
The group that were here over the summer, that core group that I know are the ones that we can count on and that will be there regardless, they figured things out very well. With the new, when I say new, we'll say with the added additions to our offensive scheme, developing a little bit more of a spread, getting our guys, because historically, we're pretty fast. So we're going to get our guys in space and we're going to use their God-given talents to their advantage. And those group of guys are the ones who have done a great job of being a good leader and bringing those, kids who started right when school did, um, on board, keeping them all on the train, rolling in the correct direction. So yes.
Defensively, is there a position group that was looking real good for you right now?
My defensive line. I would say the strength of our defense will be our guys up front. We have pretty big Samoan kid, and he gets after it. He's very young, and then we have two older. I have a senior, two seniors, and they're going to be the ones that are able to bow their necks. They're going to be the ones that lead the way. Great young men, and yeah. So my D line, very excited to see how well they do together.
Well, just in general, the league in your school district, East is back playing varsity. They've got good numbers. Southeast and Central have split back out. It seems like there's a fresh renewal of football in the district. Do you guys feel that as brother
Yeah.
coaches?
It's really, really exciting. Now that almost every school has, football going. Paseo is starting with their freshman organization. And I'm not to say that we're trying to catch them, but we are trying to get on that same level as Lincoln as well. So
Mhm.
that way we can have our own IL league. We can set up our own jamborees. We'll have our own conference championship back, in the IL. So um, collectively, the coaches have been talking a lot, and we cannot wait for everyone to have, all phases, the freshman, JV, and varsity games, so we can schedule those accordingly because these boys all know each other. They're in the same neighborhoods. They're just, one street over and to make them go to another school. And so they're very excited to also be able to play against, their childhood friends.
Well, coach, it should be a fantastic season. Good luck, and we appreciate you taking time with us.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Dion Closer with Preps KC here in the Preps KC studio, powered by Xfinity Internet, the fastest internet with multi-gig speeds to the most homes. All right, as we close out the Interscholastic League Virtual Media Day, we are joined by Coach William Williams. And Coach, you're now your own program. Central's off back at a full strength as well, and you've got your group. How
Yes,
exciting
sir.
is this? And how's your summer been?
Oh man, it's really nice, man. It's real nice to begin it's almost like a new adventure almost, you know. Uh, it's nice to have a new group of guys and guys that are dialed in and ready to learn. As far as the summer goes, man, we went back to Arkansas again. Went to the camp down at the University of Arkansas. It was really nice.
That's awesome.
The guys got to experience some different things. A lot of times, kids don't get a chance to even get out the city. But we got a chance to take them to a college and let them experience a powerhouse of the SEC, or the SEC conference. So the summer was really nice. We got some good 7-on-7 work in, and we had a couple combine 7-on-7s here in the city as well. So the summer was really successful, and with our new guys that are eligible to get back in now that wasn't able to play last year, things look good.
Offensively, how are you looking there? And I'm assuming you kind of led me right into that, the 7-on-7 and getting those reps help out this summer.
Oh yeah. The difference with that, man, when you leave 7-on-7 alone, that's when you bring the bigs in, man. They get to come in and learn their part of the offense. A lot of the times the bigs don't come during the summertime. But this year I was lucky enough. I had four linemen that showed up through the summer, all summer long. So we got a good jump start on the run game, and with our new center who coming into us as a sophomore. He learned the offense, and once he picked up the offense, we got a freshman that's going to be on the left side, and we are we learning, and we are with our interior offensive line is pretty strong, especially with Demarco Johnson uh, and Jeff Flores as our guards. Man, we look pretty tough on the interior side. So the run game should be pretty nice.
Defensively, what have you seen that's got you excited right now?
Right now, what I'm excited about is the guys wanting to fly to the ball. Uh, when the ball's in the air, you see you got 9 guys going to the ball every time the ball's in the air. Anytime somebody's running, you can guarantee that the 9 guys that should be going to the ball. A lot of people say it should be 11 guys going to the ball, but if you look at it theoretically, it's 9 guys getting to the ball every time the ball goes. But the guys are fired up, man. Like I said, the mindset of the guys is changed. Their level of self control has changed. Their level of respect, their level of discipline and sportsmanship is changing. And that's one of some of the things or the tools that we worked on this summer to be able to be successful.
Well, Coach, it sounds like things are going in a great direction. It's going to be a fantastic season. Good luck, and we appreciate you taking time with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And nights all day, baby.